Hey, what is up with you guys? Okay, today we're going to be having a look at Palantir or PLTR, Palantir Technologies. I have not made a video about it for quite a while, and as I saw, it is pretty much trending on YouTube, on Reddit, and all other good platforms, so I can kind of keep you updated with that. And um, as I saw from some kinds of information that the Palantir or PLTR, dollar sign PLTR, is trending on Reddit at right around the seventh place, okay? The seventh. The first place, G Media, and of course AMC. Then we have Babe of Baba, then Tesla, TSLA, okay, Amazon, AMZN. Then we have Palantir, which is a pretty good thing. And like, if you want this stock to kind of really kind of rock it up, like lots of we will basically want to kind of talk about it in some other like subreddits and all other good stuff. Okay, so I'm a holder of PLTR for quite a while right now, but I just did not manage to make videos about it. But okay, and also the Palantir has entered the top 10 on the dashboard and getting some traction. Okay, the algo looks at the number of posts and comments, upvote, and like sentiment. Okay, across a number of subreddits. If you're interested, you can check out on Reddit a dashboard here. Okay, so that's some comment on the actual post that I just saw. And what did I just read is something about that there will be 25 million into far the future. Okay, they are investing 25 million. Palantir will be investing 25 million dollars in far the future. Okay, that's something that I saw just recently. Okay, so it was basically like 10 hours ago, but this is when I will be talking about it into the video. And also, of course, I will be talking about the technical analysis because I can see some pretty good things happening here and there. You feel me? Of course, I mean, can we have something like break of a structure to these areas right here? Okay, because we are pretty close to the kind of triangle. So can we have a push to the upside or something like that? We are going to be seeing what will be happening, but let's just talk about the 25 million that they're going to be investing into far future. So they said that data mining firm Palantir invested 25 million into far future shortly before the electric vehicle startup. Okay, according to a previously unreported Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC document filed last week. In addition, Far Future signed a commercial contract to use Palantir software, according to one of the Palantir's most recent SEC filings, and neither company disclosed how much Far Future is paying. Though Palantir's filing notes the contract will last between 4 and 6 years. Like the representatives for both companies did not immediately respond to the request of a comment, and the Palantir says its software is meant to serve as a central operating system for a company that need to shift through lots of data. Its customers have included the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency, which used Palantir software to track immigrants during the Trump administration, okay, as well as the police departments around the country, which have used Palantir's controversial predictive uh, policing software. Palantir's investment was part of the so-called private investment in public equity or PIPE portion of the merger with a with a special purpose acquisition company or SPAC that made Faraday Future public. PIPEs or the private investments in public equities are essentially a fundraising round that happens concurrently with some many SPACs mergers. Okay, Far Future raised a total of around $795 million in its PIPE or private investment in public equity. Okay, which included other investors like Geely, China's largest private automaker. Palantir's participation in the PIPE is just the latest in a rash of investment that the company has made its startup that are or were in the process of merging with the SPACs. Okay, so the newcomer reports it's paying the Palantir $42 million to use its software following $21 million investment from the data mining company, and far as future electric vehicles are going to create an incredible amount of data, at least once they're built. Okay, the company's first vehicle, the FF91 SUV, isn't supposed to go into production until it's at least July 2022 and has been delayed for years as the company struggled. Okay, but when it exists, the electric SUV will be dotted with sensors and cameras meant to power an advanced driver's assistance system in the near term and on day, or perhaps something closer to fully autonomy, okay, so it can drive by itself. But that's about it for the 25 million. I hope I kind of said it right. And in addition, Fara's Future signed a commercial contract to use Palantir software, according to one of the Palantir's most recent SEC filings. Okay, neither company disclosed how much Fara Future is paying, though Palantir's filing notes the contract will last between 4 and 6 years, and which is a pretty good thing. Yeah, that's what basically what I wanted to for you to kind of stick in your hand, in your hand, in your head. Oh my god! And um, this is pretty tight going on right around in these areas. Okay, pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie about them. You can also do something like this, which will be more correct. Okay, this will be more correct. So this is getting pretty tight right here. I'm not saying that this is the right thing that's happening at the moment, but I'm saying that it could happen. Okay, it could definitely happen. I think like it's getting pretty tight. It's a pretty good and pretty well respected trend line right here. And I will be adding some kinds of a horizontal raise rather than this high that we want to obviously break, and this low right here. So we kind of right now have a range. If you kind of go and scroll all through the lower time frames, as you can see right now, we're kind of consolidating. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, what I think that could happen is we kind of reach this level right here, or this level right here. Why is that? Because there are some like real great volatile levels, and this is a great volatile level 2 here because of this spikes right here on the side. And well, like what we tend to do at these high volatile levels is we tend to kind of bounce off of them or kind of go to them. You can use them as TP stop losses or stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it for I mean, that's not about it for the technical analysis, okay? Basically, not about that. But like, what I really wanted to say is, can there be really a break of a structure, a break to the structure to this weekly, okay, this weekly pattern that I draw right here? It could happen. Okay, I'm not saying that it could not, but this is just from a technical analysis. And a lot of people have been using a lot of different softwares to say that. And one person said, I use a software to create a few different AI stimulations of how the stock price might play out over the next couple of weeks. I fed in all the current TA or technical analysis along with the impact of real world events. The GDEL media like sentiment analysis, covering stringency data, oil and gold prices are, and geopolitical changes for all the space. Believe it or not, the results match your prediction perfectly. Price could go up or down. So this could be like pretty important level. Okay, if you kind of break through the structure, like if we break through the structure, I will be looking at this kind of level right here. Either that break, like if you break the structure to this area or this area, and then we had this area right here, this low, or we can kind of do a low right there. But okay, that's about that for this weekly. But we will see what will be happening. Okay, and we're gonna be seeing it could like kind of figure it out. Let me know, like if you want to share into the comment section down below how many shares do you have. But that will be about it for today's video. Like, share, subscribe. Consider liking and subscribing if you find any kind of value. And because subscribe, because I will be keeping you updated with all these other stocks right here and cryptos, since I have some forex pairs for the forex traders and some cryptocurrencies. Okay, so yeah, let me know what are your thoughts. Peace out. Have a great day for the rest of your day, and bye.